So as to the non-working spouse, sino naman po ito? Spouses who devote full time to managing the household and family affairs may be covered by the SSS on a voluntary basis. So sila ang mga legally married to a currently employed or self-employed SSS member. So sila po ang considered na non-working spouse. And kindly take note, their contribution is 50% of the working spouse's last posted monthly salary credit, but it should not be lower than 2,000 pesos. So, ngayon po, no? Dati, kung maalala nyo po, 12% ang ating contribution. But, as of 2021, ay nag-increase po tayo by 1% only na 13%, okay? Wherein sa ating mga employed members, they have this employer-employee sharing na out of the 13%, 8.5% ay shouldered by the company and 4.5% ang kinakaltas sa payslip ng mga empleyado, okay? So yan sa mga employed members natin na baka nandito rin po sa webinar, na just so you know. But specifically for our topic on the self-employed and voluntary members, since they do not have an employer, okay, wala silang employer kasi self-employed, sila mismo yung boss sa sarili nilang business. Or sila, yung kanina, no, sa isa natin, those working in the informal sector, they're also considered as self-employed. And voluntary members such as the non-working spouse, since they do not have an employer, they get to shoulder the entire 13%. So every time they pay their contributions, it's the whole or entire 13%. Presently, the minimum monthly salary credit is 3,000 pesos and ang katumbas po nun or the corresponding minimum amount of contribution ay 390 peso. Meanwhile, the maximum monthly salary credit ay 25,000 pesos and the maximum amount of contribution ay 3,250 pesos. But kindly take note, for the land-based OFWs, the minimum monthly salary credit is still at 8,000 with a corresponding minimum contribution of 1,040 pesos. So, ito po, napapakita lang natin ang contribution schedule as of 2021. Baka po sa screens niyo, kung gamit niyo ay cellphone, baka maliit itong picture natin. Pero kung desktop or laptop, I think you can view it more. But rest assured, this is present in our website. And you can see this online, no? Sa mga online platforms natin, we have made this contribution schedule available. Just to serve as a guide natin, no? So you can see, for instance, I'm a voluntary member, no? This one is for the self-employed, no? I'm a self-employed or voluntary member, but particularly for the self-employed, I have a business, let's say. And my range of compensation ay around, let's say, 14,000 pesos. So you would have to look kung saan po ba magpo-fall yung 14,000 pesos mo. Nasa ang range of compensation, and then may corresponding po yan na employees compensation for our self-employed members, no? Because you are also assured with regard to your EC benefit. So you would have to look for that particular range of compensation at tignan lang po kung magkano yung magiging contribution ninyo at the end of the day, no? Based on this table, okay? So it depends. So the amount of contribution, it depends upon your monthly salary credit, which you can find here in the range of compensation. So, kailangan po ay tignan maigi yan. So, you would know, you would be able to determine kung magkano po ba yung dapat na SSS contribution ninyo. So, this one naman ay para po sa mga voluntary members natin and non-working spouse. Some of you might ask, ma'am, bakit po yung iba walang mandatory provident fund? Nakikita ko po sa table na ito ngayon, no? Walang mandatory provident fund na amount. Yung iba meron. So yung mandatory provident fund po natin, that's the WISP or the Workers Investment and Savings Program. So hindi ko po ito i-discuss because later, for our third topic, our speaker will discuss that one. So ngayon, kung may mga katanungan kayo about it, i-park po muna natin yan and you can wait for the third topic for our Provident Fund Program or the WISP, okay? So, but what we're trying to say here, some of you some of the voluntary members, depending upon their particular monthly salary credit, no, in the range of compensation, may iba na merong mandatory provident fund program, may iba naman, okay, may iba naman na wala. So, titignan mo yan kung saan po ba naka-correspond ang iyong range of compensation or the monthly salary credit. Okay? And then this one naman po ay para sa ating mga OFW. So if you have family members na considered as OFW, they can check the particular amount of their contribution based on this contribution schedule.